Hey guys, this is Sanjay from FTC Team 7477, Super 7. Today, I'm going to be talking about bubble sort and how you can use it to sort arrays of any size. Let's start by coding this and explaining it line by line. First, we can declare a variable n. We have to reference the array's length multiple times throughout this whole code, so it would make sense to just initialize it right at the start. We can also take a look at the method initialization. It's declared as public static, which means it's accessible from anywhere in the program. It can also be called without creating an instance of the class. It also doesn't return anything, which is indicated by the keyword void. The method also takes one parameter, an array of integer named ARR. This is the array that we are planning to sort, and I already have it initialized here. Next, let's create the outer loop. This is our outer loop for now. This loop ensures that the sorting process repeats until all elements of the array are in their correct positions. Here, the variable I starts at 0 and repeats n-1 times. We do this because after n-1 passes, the entire array will already be sorted. We also increment I because that's how you initialize for loops. Next, let's build our inner loop. Here we're going to use a different like placeholder integer j. So we have this outer loop here. We have the inner loop. So this is actually where the main comparisons and swapping of bubble sort reside. The variable j starts at 0 and runs until n-1 minus I. The range of this loop shrinks as I increases. With each pass throughout this method, the largest elements are already sorted in the end, so there's no need to compare them again. For example, during the first pass, j will run from 0 to n minus j. In the second pass, it runs from 0 to n minus j minus 1, and so on, until the first two elements are only left to compare. Next, let's talk about the comparison and swapping part. This is known as the heart of bubble sort. It's the main logic for sorting and swapping the numbers in order. Let's code it really quickly. We create a temporary variable, which I am going to explain why in just a second. So let's talk about the main comparison and swapping method. For each pair of adjacent elements, we check if the current element is greater than the next one by using this condition. If r of j is greater than r of j plus 1. If the condition is true, this means that the elements are in the wrong order, and we swap them by using the sequence of creating a temporary variable, setting it equal to, and setting j plus 1 equal temporary, which swaps the two. Now, let's see it in action. On this, so I already have r initialized here, so we can just call a bubble sort of r. We still have to print the actual array to see it, so we can do for int. Let's not use I or j since those have already been used, and it could make the code unclear. So let's use k. K is less than r dot length. Actually, no, we can just use n because of public static, it's any variables created here are accessible anywhere in the program. So the scope includes n and k plus plus. Oh, it actually does not. Sorry. And now let's print r of k. So we have our array 14, 35, 27, 71, 885, 89, 204, 236. Just some random numbers. So let's run this. And we get our entire array sorted in order from least to greatest. We can try another example too with a different array. Let's say we have some random 2-digit numbers. And some 3 digits. Alright, so we have this array. If we sort this, we get the array also sorted in order, which shows how bubble sort works across all integer arrays. Thank you guys for watching this explanation of bubble sort, and make sure to be updated for more new Super 7 programming tutorial releases.